bringing the people behind our food to life.
About 10 years ago, 11 years ago, George Seaman, who was CEO of Organic Valley, came out looking for some farmers and asked me if I'd produce organic milk for him. And I was already grazing and had a real healthy herd. But, you know, you get so stuck in the idea, you know, modern day ag has you believing if you don't use all their lotions and potions, you'll fall off the edge of a cliff. And so, you know, I really didn't know if I could give up antibiotics, and so I kind of held off for a couple of years, and then I finally just, you know, my cousin had, at that time, he has 2 dairy farms, and he had transitioned one over to organic, and he said, well, what are you waiting for? So I went ahead and did the transition, and it was absolutely the best thing we've ever done for our farm. Just the best. I mean, it's been the best personally for, you know, my knowledge growth, because I've become about 10 times better farmer since I did that. We milk them in groups of 6, and they get released from the milking parlor and they come right down to the grass, and they'll eat for about 3 hours, and then they'll all lay down and have a little relaxation time, and then they'll get back up and go graze again, and then they'll go lay down again. Then they usually get up one more time and go graze one more time before milking time in the afternoon. And they go up to milk, and as soon as they're done with the milking, they come right back down and start grazing again. So this is, you know, this is efficiency at its best. The cows do their own harvesting, they do their own manure spreading. They do, you know, all we have to do is walk them up, harvest the milk from them, and they come down and do their job again. It's a pretty amazing thing how that's all worked, but that's why grass is so important to cows, because they're ruminants, and that's what they're intended to eat in the first place. And that's what the biology of their stomachs is all about, having that balanced pH. They need a neutral pH. If you feed them a lot of grain, that's acidic. And so the bacteria get stressed. If the bacteria gets stressed, the cow gets stressed. You know, it's like, you know, you put cows on concrete all day long and make them eat high acidic foods. It's just a stressful situation. Once the wonders of pesticides showed up, and the wonders of commercial fertilizers showed up, and hormone treatment, and all these things that could boost your production, it took agriculture and made it into an industrial process, and it's a biological process. And somewhere along the way we missed that whole idea, and now that's the wonderful part about organics, is because that is really in essence what it's all about. It's about bringing biology back to our food instead of just being about industry. Anything we do on this planet, we're leaving a footprint. We need to leave to learn a little smaller one. And even though I have large feet, I want to still leave a smaller footprint.